are going to continue with the Ask Emma questions for May 2018. So this is part 2. Let me just get my questions up. Okay. My first question is from Michelle from the UK. Dear Emma and Spirit Team, I have sold my house last year, moved in December 2017, renting a flat now, but my intention is to find land to build a log cabin to live and begin a big part of it as a studio to teach yoga, Pilates, meditation, crystal healing workshops, spiritual development, and so on. It's called A Little Piece of Heaven. My question is the land within the vicinity to where I live, or how many miles away? The area name where it is, or the month I find this land. Any of these answers would be amazing. So love you all. Blessed be Emma. May your days be blessed. Much love, Michelle. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Same to you, honey. Okay. Okay, so I feel a lot of energy coming in. So it looks like this is your team that's coming forward as a collective. They're saying that creating a spiritual B&B or center would be a great direction to go into for you. Now, this is your journey, they say, and we want you to follow your own heart, but we would recommend looking more into the northern regions to make it more affordable and lucrative for you. They're showing me that you are in the northern regions right now, or in the in the south. It looks like you're in the bottom of England, and they're showing me up north, closer to Wales, closer to Scotland, it looks like is up there. So that's the region they want you to look into. When this will occur, they say, is really 100% up to you, as life is really designed to follow your own vibration. So start creating and living as it already has been manifested, and then the creation process will start. Continuously postponing or waiting for the right thing to show up isn't gonna increase the manifestation of it. However, knowing it, feeling it, that is already in place, will speed up that process. Okay, so I hope that helps, Michelle. Okay, my next question is, this is from Lynn from Canada. Good morning, Emma. This question is for my sister Diane. She said, thank you for taking my question. You are welcome, Diane. I would really like to hear from Donald. How is he doing now? Does he have a message for me? I miss him and think of him all the time. Can you tell me who did this to him? I have always wondered about what went on after I left him. Thank you so much for everything that you do for everyone. Love you, Diane. We love you too, Diane. So you said Donald, so let me see if I can get Donald in. He feels like he's not used to doing this, like he's not used to communicating, because he keeps, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it, but when they're not used to communicating on that lower frequency, it's kind of like a, you know, in the old days when TV and you had the antenna wasn't all the way there and it would just keep scrolling around, you know, the same picture would come back and back. That's kind of what it feels like energetically. So let me see if I can get some help from somebody to try and clarify for him. Okay, so Donald says, all is well, and my transition happened with the purpose to push people to enjoy life to the fullest, as it can end at any moment in time. He says, although the inner fears and judgment I experienced and the feelings of failure and disappointment within me attracted my transitioning, all really happened as planned. He says, release those feelings of guilt, as I don't have any regrets, and the love that I've experienced has stayed with me and always will. He says, embrace life as it is very precious, and it's a gift. That's why they call it the present. Much love to everyone. I am okay, I am happy, and I am healed, he says. And I can feel a big warm glow around my heart. So he's sending you much love, and he's making me feel like all is as it should be. No regrets, never, is what he's saying. So I hope that helps, Diane. Okay, let me get my other question up. Question number 3 is from Sarah from Indiana. Hi, brilliant Emma. Hi, brilliant Sarah. I have a strange one for you. Ooh, I like strange ones. Could you tell me what's up with my dog, Meg? She's very hard to read and is often pensive. I feel she needs something that either I can't give her or just don't know to give her. Help, please. Thank you, Emma. I don't know what the word pensive means, but I'll just let them answer for you. Okay? Okay, well, Eric's answering this one for you. He's going, doggy questions right up my alley. Fuck yeah. Okay, he's very excited about Meg. He's showing me he plays around with her sometimes because she gets really anxious. Okay, Eric says, Meg is going through an adjustment period. He's saying you guys have relocated, which Meg thought was just temporarily. Only now she's starting to feel like, wait a minute, we don't seem to go back. She's always been a bit sensitive and scared of the unknown, and so relocating comes with more than just a new location for them. Eric says, you see, there's a big difference between how people experience a move and how pets experience a move. People experience just the visible move and how it feels emotionally. When pets move, they don't just experience the new location, the new feel of it, but he says they also have to get used to new smells, new sounds, new spirits that pass by the house, and new energies as they see and feel energy around them. So the adjustment can cause a lot of stress, and that causes her to go introvert and process everything from within. So what you guys can do, he says, is to make sure that she's enjoying herself. Overindulge your pets with love, with attention and games, so they fill the new home with their own positive energy, so it starts feeling like a home to them. Because if she keeps holding her worries and her frustrations in, she might get ill within the belly area. So focus on fun, he says. Focus on releasing her fears, and all will be good, he says. See you later. Hope that helps. Okay. My next question is Suzanne from Minnesota. Your question is, from what German-speaking place is my children's ancestor Christian Goetz, who arrived with his brothers on September 1773 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? Thank you for sharing your gift to help others, Suzanne. Well, that's an interesting question. I've never had anything like that. Thank you for that, Suzanne. So you want to know where your children's ancestors originally are from. Okay. I'm going to try my best. It's really hard for me to get names, but if you really need to know this, then they should be able to provide it. Okay, I'm getting a map of Germany. The area that they're highlighting is, it looks like it's closer to the Holland border. They're making me feel like they had to go to Holland in order to get on a boat. If I get that right. I get list. I don't know if it's a town, but I get the word list. They're showing me my groceries. My grocery list is what they're showing me. So I'm just going with list because I don't think grocery is a town. So list, and they're showing that it is near Hanover, something like that. So list, near Hanover, somewhere close to the Holland border. So let me know if you find a town that's really called List, because it sounds kind of funny. So I hope that helps, Suzanne. I hope that helps. Okay, my next question is from Karen from Texas. I have a dear lifelong friend, Tanya, who lost her only child in a horrible, tragic accident. I'm sorry, Tanya. It has been many, many years, and she continues to be swallowed up in her grief. Nothing brings solace. It hurts to see her suffering so much. Please help me with your kind words to ease her heart, not to erase the memory, but to be able to fully live in spite of the memory. I love her so. Oh. Now that's a friendship right there, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay. Tanya, let's see what I can get in for you, sweetie. Okay. There's a male energy coming in. He's showing me my birthday. I think what he's trying to say is that he was my age when he crossed. I'm 36. I get the name Wade. He likes giving numbers. He's giving me 3611. 3611. Just kind of all in one line, so there's no separation. Maybe that's a number that's relevant to you. He says, thank you, Karen, for doing this for us. He's saying, Mom and Dad, I love you. He's saying, Mom, you've always solved puzzles. He's showing me puzzles. He says, you always loved to solve puzzles and mysteries. He says, you're a truth seeker. And my transitioning was there to push you into the discovery of the truth of the universe and the reconnection to your spiritual self by allowing me to guide you from the afterlife during your journey here on earth. So he says, use some of your Speedy Gonzalez energy. Oh no, he's saying, use some of my Speedy Gonzalez energy. He's saying, no, me. I'm the Speedy Gonzalez. He's showing me with a big hat. Going 100 miles an hour. So he's saying, use some of my Speedy Gonzalez energy and invest some time and energy into solving the riddle of reestablishing our connection with each other. Please release the grief, as it hurts me to see you so sad, but it also blocks my communication with you. Your constant need to hold on to the pain is not necessary to keep my memory alive and to keep me alive, because I am very much alive and I'm very much ready to reach out and reconnect with you. But as long as you're holding on to that pain, to that lower vibration, you are building up a wall around you that we can't get through. So fill your heart with love, with joy. Send your love to me. Okay? I know you're feeling this pain because you feel that this love that you feel inside of you has nowhere to go. But it does. I'm right here. I'm sitting next to you as you're watching this, holding your hand, Mom. So know that I love you. Know that I want our connection to to get reestablished. Okay? So no need to worry about me. He says, "Tell my girls that I love them to the moon and back, and I am with them every minute of every day, supporting them, loving them, protecting them, and guiding them." I love you guys all. I want to send love to my whole family. And I want to say, see you later. Because this is not goodbye. He's saying, I love you guys. And he's sending you some kisses and some hugs. Okay? So, Tanya, I really hope this helps to heal your heart and to allow yourself to get reacquainted with your son. Okay? Much strength and many blessings from me to you. Okay. Let's see here. My next question. Eric, stop playing with my nose. God, he can be so annoying. This is from, let's see, question 6. Regina from California. Regina, your question is, Dear Emma, I'm a big fan of yours and I'm so inspired by you to follow my heart. Oh, good. That's why I'm here, to inspire everyone. Follow your heart. Be compassionate. Share the love, man. That's why we're here. Can you tell me if there are any spirits that come around me and what their messages are? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you. Blessings, Regina. Okay, so it looks like this is your team that's stepping forward. This message sounds familiar. I think I might have talked to you already, Regina. This sounds really familiar and this energy feels very familiar. Okay, so your spiritual team says, do not override your intuitive wisdom and responses with your analytical, controlled mind. You have a lot of insight, knowledge, and understanding of the human mind, but when it comes to finding the right answers to your own questions, then they can only be found within the energetic expressions of your soul and of your intuition. They're saying trying to analyze yourself with the same tools that you use to heal others only causes distraction from your true path, and it creates no clarity in how to fill that lack of fulfillment inside. You're here to learn how to heal with your heart and soul, not solely with your knowledge and your wisdom. So create a perfect balance between wisdom and intuition, and your healing will take you into a new exciting direction and adventure for both of you, your family and your friends. True wisdom speaks from the heart, they say, not from the head. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, my next question is number 7, Wander from the Netherlands. It's probably Wander. Wander, that's a new name. I've never heard that name before. Very unique. Carry that uniqueness with you. Okay, your question is, could you ask my higher mind, or higher self, I guess, if there is anything I need to hear from it? If so, what? Or higher self. Okay, your higher self has a lot of female energy. So I don't think you're female in this lifetime, but your higher self has a great deal of compassion. Compassion and nurturing qualities. Okay. I'm going to call her a she. They don't really have a gender, okay? But she's got more female energy, I feel. Okay, she says that the criticism and the judgment on the self needs to be replaced with an understanding and embodiment of the true divine power that resides within you and is you. She says you need to take responsibility in your creation of reality. You are the divine creator of your current experience and attract the relationships that always seem to fail. The reason they fail is because you are feeling that way about yourself. You are loved and perfect in every way. So please release the self-criticism and judgment and embrace yourself with compassion and love. Make great plans for your future and don't let anything or anyone, and especially your fears, intervene and boycott your manifestations. You are the writer, the producer, the director, and observer of your own show. So start creating it the way that you want to see it and release all the roadblocks and breaks that you have set up for yourself over the many years. Okay, I'm a big Doctor Who fan, but she's saying, be like Doctor Who. Get into your phone booth without fear, expectations, or demands, and go and explore your own universe. Make this life about discovering yourself, and everything else will follow from that with ease, with joy, and with abundance. Okay, so there you go. Be like Doctor Who. I never thought I'd see Doctor Who in my mind's eye sent to me by a higher self. But there you go, Wander. Hope that helps, honey. All right. My next question is Brynja. I hope I say that right. If I don't, I'm sorry. But you have a very complicated name. Brynja from Iceland. I always wanted to say 10 points from Belgium to Iceland. Sorry, we've had the show here where all the countries can meet together in the singing competition. Your question. Hold on, I gotta find it. Where is it? There it is. Hi, Emma. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to ask you a question. You're very welcome. When I was 2 years old, my father died. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. He drowned, and his sudden death was very traumatic for the family. This was 54 years ago. Wow. And I've never felt the presence of my father or had any dreams about him. My question is my father in another incarnation, or is he still on the other side? With many thanks and blessings, Brynja. Okay. Okay, it looks like my angel Raphael is going to answer your question for you. He's giving me the feeling this is kind of a unique case. Okay, so your father is in spirit with you, always has from the beginning, but the reason you never feel him around you is because he is you. Okay, he's saying, let me explain. You and your father share the same higher self, meaning you both were the incarnation of one soul. This means that you are him and he is you. So it's very hard to feel the difference in energy, as there is no difference at all. There is just your one energy. Now, this doesn't happen very often. He says that incarnations from the same higher self incarnate in the same family, but it does happen from time to time. So when you talk to him, listen to your own thoughts. He will answer you, and if you can send out to the universe that you are receiving his thoughts and his songs, because he sends you music, then you will create a clearer connection between the two of your separate consciousness, because the energy is the same. That's why you cannot really feel like, ooh, I feel like dad's here, or I feel like there's a different presence here. There is somebody here. I feel it. That energy, that separation cannot be made, because you feel he feels like you 100%. So you can't tell the difference between the energy. But his consciousness, as your father, can communicate to you through thoughts, and he's been sending you music and songs your whole life. So opening up your awareness to that, not taking any song for granted, and listening to what comes to you. Listen to what you feel in your heart, what you hear in your mind. That will reconnect you with your father. Now he's saying, I know this is kind of a mind blower, so let it sink in for a bit, and it will become more clearer to you a little bit later. Okay, so Brynja, there you go. That's a mind-blowing thing right there. So I hope that helps a bit, and I hope you guys get to reconnect. Okay, number 9. This question is Danielle from Ontario, Canada. Okay, your question is, hi Eric, what a teacher you've been. Question for the month of May. Medium after medium have told me I am a medium, and I believe it, but I'm not ready. What do they mean? Are they correct? And what to do next? Help. How come I cannot connect with you, and how do I correct that? Thank you in advance. Eric saying, you are connecting to me. You just can't seem to distinguish my energy, he says. He says, well, we're all channeling. Every single human being, every single animal, every single creature is channeling spirit, is channeling source, is channeling their higher selves. And so we all are mediums in our own unique way. But what is holding you down, what is holding down the clarity, what is holding down the pureness of your connection is the belief of separation. You still very much get stuck in the human way of perceiving this reality around you, which creates the illusion of restriction and separation. You also very much hold on to the human emotions, like the need to see results, the need to feed yours and others' egos, and the need to be seen. He says, find peace and harmony within, release the ego and identification with the human condition, and stop looking for a connection outside of yourself, but start looking for the connection within. Once you comprehend and feel that concept within your core being, you will then be ready to receive and become that messenger to others. Okay? So find the connection within. Spirit is never outside of you. Spirits are inside of you. They are in your energy as the energetic being that you really are. All right? So I hope that brings a little bit of clarity, Danielle. Okay, last question. This is Carmen from Dallas, Texas. Ooh, this is a long question. Okay. Hello, Emma. I appreciate your time to answer my question. I'm from Dallas, Texas, originally from Peru. I'm a fairly young, single, and never married woman living here in the States for around 25 years. I'm almost 3 years now a restaurant owner. I came up with this name. Oh, Monet is the name of my business. I came up with this name because of the meaning universal love, unconditional love to every single living being in this earth. This word is in the Peruvian native language, Quechua. I don't know if I'm saying that right. With that, my intention from the beginning has been to use my business as a conduct to help people or organization in need around my community. Unfortunately, this idea of mine has caused me a lot of tension and disagreement with family members. It has been and still is a very tough road for me physically and mentally. Although I know my efforts are paying off, seeing my business grow more and more every day, it is a great satisfaction and gratitude I have to every person that comes to support the business, and I deeply feel very blessed for that. However, my greatest heartaches have been my business partner that I've known for 10 years as a friend, but he has now developed a serious drinking problem affecting me in his lack of support in the business, and the other one, my mother, that due to her strong temper wants to impose how to run or do things differently. For my business affecting the customer service I provide to the people that comes to the restaurant, it has been a constant battle and disagreements. My question to you, Emma, is do you see things changing for the better with my mother's relationship and my business partner's drinking problem to improve my physical health and state of mind? I feel that one of my spiritual guides is my grandmother. She passed away around 20 years ago. She was a great woman, raised me, and loved her very much. I think and ask her and my angels for guidance and clarity in my darkest times. But I will appreciate your reassurance that they, grandmother and angels and other beings, are holding me strong to continue with my journey. I apologize for this long question, but I will truly appreciate your reading this email and understand my difficulties with great love and blessing to you and your beautiful family, Carmen. Wow, that was a whole story, Carmen. But let me see. So it looks like your spiritual team is coming forward. Your grandmother feels to me like a very strong, stubborn woman who wouldn't take no for an answer. So she's giving me the thumbs up that she's definitely helping you. Okay. It looks like they want to put the emphasis on releasing the need to please others and feeling responsible for their happiness and their healing. We all need to have compassion for others. That's true, they say. But when it starts to affect your own health, your state of mind, your energy level, then you're only setting yourself up for self-destruction. They're saying we're all here for the individual experience and allow others to help us with that journey, just like we help them with their individual journey. And you can support them as much as you can, but not to the point where you lose yourself and you step away from your own happiness. So our advice to you would be to stand up for your own needs, your own wishes and wants. And whoever wants to fight that or prohibit that from happening, you will need to let them know that you will be doing things on your own from now on in the manner that you see fit. They say this is a lesson to learn for you to stand up for yourself, to find self-love and self-respect, and a lesson to learn and understand that how others respond to you being you, to you standing up for what you believe in, to standing up for yourself, for your own happiness, that all of that is out of your control and it is not your responsibility. It's a journey to not allow others to break your dream, but to stand in your power and raise above their control or their fearful, negative, destructive energy and actions. So how this turns out will depend on how you choose to address this issue. But stand in your power, love yourself, and respect yourself enough to not allow others to break and destroy your dream. Okay? So I hope that helps, sweetie. I hope that helps, Carmen. Well, that was it for the month of May. If you guys want to purchase a question, I open my purchase button for the Ask Emma questions on the 1st of the month at 7 p.m. Belgian time on my website, EmanuelleMcIntosh.com. All information can be found on there. So if you'd like to purchase a question, you have to be quick because they do sell out in about 10 minutes. Sorry, guys. And then your question will be answered the following month. So I love you. Have a great, great weekend. And I'll see you guys soon.